Hello, dude. I'm Harry MIREE. I can't remember what else you asked me to say. Hello, dudes. I'm Harry MIREE. I play drums with a lot of people, but I'm playing on tour right now with Hardy. And this is my Pearl profile. You know how I started this whole thing, dude? I started playing the saxophone. As a young person, I was terrible at everything. Couldn't swing a baseball bat, couldn't solve a math equation. And I'm not saying I was good at saxophone, but it's the first thing I ever really liked. And that's all I did all day, every day. Worked my way up in the school bands. When you play horn, you have these long rests. They call them 16 bars, 32 bars, where you're doing nothing till the chorus. So you're counting 1 bar, 2, 3, 4, 2 bar, 2, 3, 4. And I would realize 80 bars later, I never came back in because I was staring at the drummer. And he had a Pearl Session Select kit from the 90s. Emerald Green was the name of the finish. And I quit playing saxophone on the spot and would just stare at this dude. So when I went downtown and got my own kit when I was of age, we got a black Pearl for him, dude, and it came with a Pearl crash ride, and a set of Pearl hats, and a pair of Vic Firth 5A sticks, and a VHS tape from artist Eric Singer. And this is very meta. Now I feel like I'm in the Pearl VHS tape. Dude, when I think about crazy road stories, a lot of them feel like they aren't to be told at 10 in the morning in a place of business. But when I first moved to Nashville, I was just playing for any country singer that would have me, okay? And we'd play this bar circuit, real lowbrow stuff. We go on at 10 p.m., we come off at 2 a.m. I will never forget, in Charlotte, North Carolina one night, we're playing this bar, and of course, a bunch of beautiful people dressed to the nines get on stage, security doesn't care. And so some dude in the crowd wearing a tuxedo decides, this is my time to shine. And he gets up on stage. I do not know where he got this from. He had a big bag of like $2 bills. He starts making it rain, $2 bills. In all of my years of watching the NFL, I've never seen a guy get his clock cleaned the way they took this dude out in 3.5 seconds. And like a cartoon cloud of $2 bills exploded everywhere, dude. And we never saw that guy again for the next 3 months. We should thank that guy. Every Cracker Barrel, every rest stop, we're just paying for everything in $2 bills because this guy just got taken out on stage. So thank you, dude, wherever you are, $2 bill guy. I have such a self-hating complex or something that it's very hard, even winning awards, or kids are waiting outside of theaters sometimes with a cowbell and a silver Sharpie. It's very hard for me to accept that that's real or that I'm not a fraud, but I'm such a fan of music and of concerts that the super made it moments for me are, since I grew up in Alabama, my whole adolescence just driving to Michigan and New York and North Carolina and Florida, wherever I could see big gigs at amphitheaters and arenas. So now that we're playing those places, every time we do a sound check in some venue I was at as a kid to see Blink-182 or Metallica or Dave Matthews Band or Green Day, what have you, after sound check, I'll go find the seat that I was in at Blockbuster Pavilion in Charlotte or Saratoga Springs Amp up there in Albany. And I'll sit in my seat and squint and go, whoa, that's where Carter Beauford's drum set was. And then I unsquint and go, there's my Pearl Reference 1 kit. Whoa, I'm here, dude. And I never get tired of that, no matter how many times we do it. You know what I always say in the drum world? It's like I married my high school sweetheart. This is true. I've never owned a drum that wasn't made by Pearl. I feel very unlike a lot of my drummer friends in that way. I know part of drummer culture is it's fun to go get some drum and then roll it down the side of a hill because it was out around a little bit, and then you put olive oil in the snare throw to make it just right, and then you light a bunch of candles and get some guy to smoke 20 cigars into it to get the perfect tone. And I thought, man, I never had to do any of that. I always just went to the drum shop down the street to Forks or something and said, hey, do you have any Pearl drum sets I can buy? They go, yeah, here's one right here. And then out of the box, it just already sounds like my favorite thing ever. So I guess they just do like all the hipster rituals at the factory before they send them out. Pearl, the best reason to play drums, dude.